Make today iconic.
Really about to get your pickle chin that boy. Hey, go ahead, call me, yeah, that boy.
What is up, guys? It's Upcom Sports here with a reaction video to the D'Angelo Russell situation. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. A lot of sports content on my channel. Now, how stupid was this? First off, let me start by saying what actually had happened. If you guys don't know the story, D'Angelo Russell of the Brooklyn Nets, point guard, is going to be a restricted free agent this summer, who was just eliminated from the playoffs just a couple weeks ago, was caught with marijuana in an airport in Brooklyn, I think, New York, some part of New York. He was caught with marijuana in an Arizona iced tea can, a fake one. Now, how stupid is this? And I saw this on First Take. I think Will Kane pointed it out. First of all, D'Angelo Russell, you cannot bring liquids onto an airplane. So why would you hide something that you cannot already bring onto an airplane inside of something else that you cannot bring into an... It does not make sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Especially when you're an NBA player who could probably get weed anywhere he wants to. Really, why would you yourself take it onto an airplane in an Arizona iced tea can? Now think about this. How stupid is that when you're about to become a free agent and you're about to get the bag? This is the stuff that got you traded, bro. I will talk about that a little bit later, but this is really dumb. Will D'Angelo Russell lose money because of this in free agency? I don't think he will, at least not that much, because he's still a great player, still very young. I'm sure a team that's desperate like the Magic or the Suns are going to throw a max deal or close to a max deal at him. But as far as the Brooklyn Nets go, now they have a couple arguments as to why they don't need to pay D'Angelo Russell his money. I argue that the Brooklyn Nets probably were going to have to match a max offer to keep D'Angelo Russell from either Phoenix, Orlando, or some team that needs a point guard. But now Brooklyn can sit back and say, look, why did you do this? Why did you do this? You don't deserve this money. We can't trust you. D'Angelo Russell, I don't know, it's up in the air whether this is going to cost him some money, but I think it will in the long run, and it's just a stupid move all around. Does this prove the Lakers' point that D'Angelo Russell is not a leader? Magic Johnson said, we want to thank him for what he did for us, but what I needed was a leader. That's why they traded him. That's why Magic Johnson said that they traded him to the Nets. Here's a trade package. Doesn't really matter what it was for, but that's the main reason that they traded D'Angelo Russell and drafted Lonzo Ball, because they needed a leader. Now, after this, okay, let's start before this. D'Angelo Russell was leading the Nets to a playoff appearance, and they competed against the Sixers. Ultimately, they lost, but he was looking like a pretty good leader. A lot of people were praising him, his work ethic, all of this. But now he comes out and does this. A dumb thing, should have never happened for reasons that we do not know why. Only he knows why he did it. But now that just proves the Lakers' point. Magic Johnson's sitting back. He's probably not going to say anything about this, but he's sitting back and thinking, wow, that trade is looking really good right now. And honestly, I have to agree with him, because after this, you can't have your leader doing things like this. If it was some other guy, you know, who doesn't really play or whatever, a sixth man, not a big deal. But this is your leader, your franchise player, and this is why I do think it's going to cost him at least a little bit of money. Because if you're going to be the face of the franchise, a franchise point guard for someone, you cannot be doing things like this, especially when you already have a track record with the Iggy Azalea, Nick Young thing. Like, bro, D'Angelo, you're one of my favorite players in the league. Like, he's one of my favorites, but he cannot be doing things like this. This was just really dumb. I just think I had to give my reaction to this. One of my favorite players in the league, but I hope nothing but the best for D'Angelo Russell. I don't hope that he loses money. I want him to get his bag. He deserves it. He's a baller. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment. Road to 400 subscribers.